I'm Stacey. I am the musical director on the Customs House Summer School 2011 project, which this year is The Wizard of Oz. The cast have decided to set a list of questions which I've got to answer, so I'm going to answer them now.
Question 1. How long have you been a musical director?
I first MD'd a show in 2006, so that's 5 years ago this summer.
Question 2. Do you enjoy being a musical director?
I love it. It's not always the easiest job in the world, and it's often quite difficult to manage a lot of people and a lot of different abilities, but the end product is usually worth all of the hard work.
Question 3. Do you prefer working with older or younger people?
The two different age ranges often give different challenges and different products, so I quite enjoy working with both. Obviously with older children you can set a lot more challenging and complex harmonies and arrangements. With younger children it's often a lot more fun and a lot more light-hearted, so you can have a little bit more of a giggle rather than it being too serious.
Question 4. Do you come up with all the harmonies yourself?
Usually I tend to work with a set of music, so I'll be given a score or a piece of music that would go with a backing track or with an arrangement, and I would use the harmonies that were already set down, but obviously things have got to be adapted to set abilities and to match vocal groups and people's ranges, and then sometimes they just sound a little bit rubbish, so I change them and make them sound a little bit better.
Question 5. How hard is it to be a musical director?
That's a tricky question to answer. I think it's the kind of question, how hard is it to do the long jump, or how hard is it to be a fisherman? I couldn't do either of those, but I find being a musical director quite easy. I think if you've got a good ear and you understand music and you enjoy making music sound nice, then being a musical director would be quite an easy job for you.
Question 6. Which song in The Wizard of Oz would you say is the biggest challenge for you and for the cast, or for the cast?
The hardest one is, I think, most complicated one is the one we've just done today. It's called the Munchkin Land Sequence, and it's when we first meet all of the Munchkins and they all come out from the hiding place, and we introduce Dorothy and we find out that she's the one who's actually killed the Wicked Witch, and she's then reigned as the Queen. But it's quite complicated. It brings in all of the most popular and most famous tunes in The Wizard of Oz, Ding Dong the Witch is Dead, and it introduces them all in a little bit of a complicated way. So I think that's probably the hardest one, but we've just set it and it's sounding really, really good. So they're just doing the choreography now.
And the final question, what are you most looking forward to about the show and the project?
I'm really looking forward to seeing how the two different casts work with each other. We've double cast the three principal roles. We've double cast Dorothy, and we've double cast Glinda the Good Witch, and we've double cast the Wicked Witch. So I'm quite interested to see how different they'll be and how the two shows will run, obviously the same production but very different outcomes.
Right, thank you very much, Stacey.
Thank you.